Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and if you want to see more. Coming up, Wakefield Trinity pay fee for Young Rhinos centre, and we begin with the NRL statement and unpack the players involved with the 2022 statement. So as promised, the NARL have put out a statement in regards to the state of play of the league with regards to structure, some key marketing players involved, and also ambassadors to help get the appearance of rugby league a bit more eyes on it through various backgrounds of these ambassadors. And I'll stop waffling and we'll just go through the statement. North American Rugby League announces 2022 kickoff schedule. Team markets. Introducing Transitional Sports and Entertainment as a marketing agency of record and the first league ambassadors ahead of the launch. So the North American Rugby League, the NARL, announced today the plans for its 2022 launch, that will feature men's teams from 6 North American markets in the 2022 and host a series of matches beginning May the 21st, not May the 1st, what I was told I got from their information yesterday, but May the 21st, 2022 in the New York City area, and culminating with a championship match September the 3rd. NRL will consist of teams representing Atlanta, Cleveland, New York, Toronto and Washington DC throughout the season. Every team will be playing in a weekly centralised host city, giving fans an opportunity to see all the action the NRL has to offer. NARL even. After COVID halted original launch plans following the 2022 season, NRL plans to expand to 6 additional cities and introduce a women's league. To jumpstart the launch, NARL has enlisted the help of the Transition Sports and Entertainment (TSE) to be its marketing agency of record. Founded by marketing professionals Don Povia and former NFL All-Pro Ken Bullock, along with partner Shannon Judge, TSE specialises in executing strategic creative campaigns and holistic marry digital and traditional best practices. Povia's experience includes leading the creative and digital agency of record for the New York Yankees, as well as NASCAR social media AOR. Judd's work with both startup and Fortune 500 companies specialise in brand development, operational growth, executive coaching and relationship management. Povia and Judge will lead a team focused on not only elevating the overall league and sport, but educating and empowering staff for each team to do the same as the individual players. NARL are also pleased to announce a pair of ambassadors to help the league acclimatise itself to North American sports fans and vice versa. World Rugby Hall of Famer and President of the Women's Sports Foundation, Phaedra Knight, and NFL running back Kenneth Farrel II. Farrel currently serves as a chairman of the United Football Players Association, an organisation that helps high levels of American footballers navigate alternate professions, American football opportunity post-college. Knight and Farrell will advise the league in player relation matters and serve as the league's spokesman. So that's a good statement, apart from me fumbling it, so I apologise about that. But we have the 5 markets, and I reckon that these are the 5 teams. And you may have seen, well, it's definite that Cleveland, Atlanta, Washington and Toronto are going to be involved, and I think Brooklyn will be the New York representative. But if you see my video yesterday, I think they who I said in the video, go back and watch it, are going to be the 6th team due to their presence on the rugby league stage in the last few months. Makes sense. But we'll wait until they tell us otherwise, because we are going to hear more in the coming weeks. They've said that themselves on their social media sites, and also there's more information coming. It's good to hear that there's 6 more teams going to be involved in the league. They're going to have to be on the East Coast, I think, again, because of where these teams are. But we'll see, won't we? Again. But it's good to know that they're still going, and they're aiming for that May the 21st, 2022 start time. So who are the 2 ambassadors that are going to be involved with the NARL? Well, first of all, we have Phaedra Knight. I hopefully got that pronunciation correct this time, so apologies if I didn't. But she is a World Rugby Union World Cup tournament participant. She's also the USA Rugby's Player of the Decade in 2010, and also World Rugby announced that she would be inducted to the World Rugby Union Hall of Fame on November the 10th. So that was all held at Rugby England, and she has represented the United States 33 times in Rugby Union from her position as a flanker. So she is the only American to be named in the 2003 World 15 team, World Cup All-World Team Honours in 2002 and 2006. As I said, USA Player of the Decade in 2010. As well as being included into the Rugby Hall of Fame. But away from Rugby Union, she has had a new goal in 2013 where she trained immensely to get involved in the 2014 Winter Olympic team for the bobsled in Sochi. Unfortunately, she weren't able to make the team that time, but then she turned herself back towards Rugby Union, where she coached in women's rugby again. She joined the staff at Princeton University's women's rugby football clubs as the forwards coach, and in the 2017 season she was appointed the coach of the women's rugby program at Monroe College, a new program that the Knights were spearheading. Next is Kenneth Farrel II, who is still only 28 years old, but has been around the block when it comes to American football. He is a running back and has played for the San Diego Los Angeles Chargers between 2016 and 2017. Was part of the training squad in 2018 for the New England Patriots before joining the San Antonio Commanders in 2019. But was part of either the off-season or practice squad member team with the Miami Dolphins in 2019. He then played for the Seattle Dragons in 2020. After a good playing career at University of Houston. So they're the 2 ambassadors that are going to have a look at the cross-branding as they work with the NFL, with opportunities for college players in American football, finding alternatives either in playing abroad, playing in the Canadian leagues, playing in B leagues, playing, hopefully it doesn't come to fruition, the XFL, or new opportunity could be with one of these 5 teams, and the 6th that's supposedly coming. Now, place your bets, people. Who could it be? I know there's been no sense in Boston at this time. I think they've gone completely, according to all the comments that keep coming on their social media. But we'll have to wait and see. he may come back in 2023. It's just one of those things. Who knows? But in the meantime, we've got a league starting in North America that all have paid players. Hopefully they'll get a few more games, a few friendlies beforehand, maybe against USA RL teams, or maybe there could be a cross-brand tournament beforehand. Well, it's all speculative, but as we know, there is definitely a 4-team tournament coming for the Canada Cup, so I think that'll be the pre-season warm-up for everyone. Let's watch, wait and see. And finally tonight, Wakefield Trinity are set to sign a Leeds youngster, Corey Hall, which has been actually confirmed. The 19-year-old signs a 2-year deal with the West Yorkshire club and becomes Willie Polging's second signing since he was appointed as head coach permanently. Hall met his teammates for the first time last week, ahead of making the move official, and Hall, who is a centre, will help Wakefield cover injuries to Bill Tulpu and also Jack Croft, both of whom are recovering from long-term injuries. He will also compete for a spot in the long term, with the teenager being one of the young Super League's brightest young talents. An England Academy representative, Hall has made 4 appearances for the Leeds Rhinos since making his debut last season. He thoroughly impressed during a loan spell with York City Knights at the end of the season, starring for the Championship club as they saw an upturn in results. Hall said of the move, "I'm very excited to be back where I first started my professional career. I really appreciate being given the opportunity to come back and develop as a player under the coaching staff, and I look forward to giving 100% in pre-season. I strongly believe that I have a good opportunity, and that will be my driving force to make sure I get a chance off Willie." Polchin also said it's fantastic that we're able to bring Corey to the club where he first started. To be able to attract and recruit such a young and prospective English talent is something we, as a club, are very proud to be able to do. I'm excited to see him slot into our centre competition and challenge for a spot, and I'm looking forward to seeing his development over the next couple of seasons. So his move from Leeds was not quite a shock, to be honest, with Liam Sutcliffe, Harry Newman and Jack Broadbent among those competing for places in the centre. So Hogg will seek more opportunities with Wakefield for the foreseeable future. Wakefield Trinity have already signed the likes of Tom Lynham, Liam Hood and Lee Gaskill for the 2022 season, and see the young Hall as a prospect that they can hold for the future. He is also a cross-Pennines transfer for Leeds, as he signed for them from Wigan at the start of the 2020 season, after his junior career with the Wakefield club. There is also no news that Wakefield actually paid a transfer fee for the young centre. So that is how much faith Willie Polchin, his coaching staff and his scouting team have in this young up and coming centre. And that's it for another video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and share this video worldwide, and also click that notification bell for any updates that may be coming your way in the next tomorrow. Tell me what your thoughts are on the NARL. Are they going to put this 6 team in that they all know, or is it someone that they've been dealing with previously? It's good to see that they're looking into expanding the markets, as a further 6 teams will be looking to join in 2023. They just need to get the game up and running. If they're paying for players to play there, I'm sure the opportunities that the 2 ambassadors who work with the Pro Footballers Council to give them opportunities elsewhere to play sports would be a good way in for all involved. Plus, what's your thoughts on Wakefield being the first team in quite some time to pay a transfer fee, and for a 19-year-old as well? Does that show faith in the youngster, or is it just an investment for the future because so much potential there? I know there's only 2 stories today, but there was a lot to unpack on that 10-minute section for the NARL. But thank you very much for watching. Please remember to press that subscribe button and also sharing the video worldwide. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. All the best, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.